Filipino citizen, and he's proud to be that. Not just to earn money, but also to hire Filipinos, diba? He's just giving back to the country that made him who he is today. Hello mga tao. Nah, just kidding guys. So that's always the intro of, alam mo na, Basel, diba? The Hungry Syrian Wanderer. So today guys, I wanted to do a reaction video. I have not done a reaction video. I think I did a reaction live video many months ago. I think that was last year. That was the time when somebody basically robbed the restaurant of Basel, yung YOLO Retro Diner sa Las Piñas, the first branch of Basel. So yun. And yeah, that was the first and last time. But now guys, I saw on Facebook, and it's trending, there are some YouTubers that I won't say attack him. I just say they give their constructive criticism, or their criticism about him doing his so-called, as they called it, the term is called poverty porn, diba? Or yeah. Honestly, I did not know what poverty porn was until I started, checking the news feeds and some YouTubers commenting about it. So yeah, I do get the term. And I do get what sometimes they try to say about Basel, but I want to make a reaction video and my personal experience, because as you know guys, I've known Basel since 2018. Yeah, 2018. So it's been almost 3 years more or less. We are good friends, and we spend a lot of time off camera. Laging nagkukentuhan kami. I always, when his first restaurant, yung YOLO Retro Diner sa may Naga Road sa Las Piñas, the first time, that wasn't even a restaurant. That was a milk tea shop and a milk tea and a laundry shop. So I remember that. That was right after he vlogged where I live, dito sa Alabang. Then he invited me to his business, his first business venture doon niya sa Naga Road sa Las Piñas. Then I got to get to know more about him, about his life story, his past. Of course, I saw his vlogs before that, but listening to him personally, talking to him face to face, you get to really get to know someone better. Same way he got to know me better as a person, diba? And from then on, it continued. We started hanging out a lot. I started going to his YOLO Retro Diner, the first branch. Until today, he has 3 YOLO Retro Diner, and as far as I know, dalawang Yobosyo. So he has 5 businesses, and those 5 businesses, basically, he employed a lot of our kababayans, a lot of Filipinos who need jobs, diba? Especially now, pandemic, diba? So you have to applaud him for that. But how did he acquire these businesses? Of course, he started doing YouTube, right? And he's been here for so long. I think a total of 9 years he's been in the country, and we all know his life story, si Basel, diba? The situation in Syria, how he ended up here, not being able to spend time with his family, not even seeing his parents until now. So that's hard on someone. That's hard on a young kid coming into a country that's totally different from Syria, and coming into the Philippines not knowing anyone, not even speaking English. So you have to applaud him for that. And you also have to look at his past to understand who he is today. He himself always believed in himself. We always talk about this, and it's just a matter of time that his success now, he's been able to enjoy. As you all know, diba, he built his new home, diba, and napaka proud. And I'm very proud as his friend, and you could say as his older brother, because I'm way older than Basel. So, yun nga, about poverty porn, I have this post na pinost ni Basel sa page niya, yung answer niya dun sa isang YouTuber na who was criticizing him. You could say criticizing, could be constructive, could be an opinion, could be whatever you want to call it. That he does not like what was said about what he does, yung doing poverty porn daw. That's what he says, right? But like I said, his channel grew precisely doing that. Before that, yeah, he was doing travel vlogs, food vlogs, but people started watching him more because of the vlogs that he did of helping people. Some people might say it's not helping. It's not helping in terms of longevity, because I can give someone 50,000, 100,000, but then at the end of the day, you cannot monitor what that person does with that 100 or 50,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 pesos. We cannot physically monitor them. We can only update them of what they did with the money, diba? Yung pagkain na binigay mo, yung mga damit na binigay mo. It's really, that's all you could do. In reality, that's all you can really do, unless you own a corporation, or you could physically hire them to be more sustainable, a job that will, they'll be more self-reliant, diba? But not everybody can do that. So some people, it doesn't matter how much money you give or how much food you give, as long as you give. Because as a person, as a human being, or as a Filipino, especially in a country that a lot of Filipinos have no jobs, gutom, they don't live in the best places, and I sympathize with them and I understand that. And us, swerte tayo na we have a roof over our head, we have family to take care of us, we have income, diba? But sila, it's not the same situation. But what can we do? Yes, there's an argument that Basel kasi he films it, but he's a YouTuber, guys. That's his channel. People started watching his channel because of specifically of doing that. So of course, it's only natural. Yes, he earns from YouTube because that's YouTube. That's what it's designed to do. The more views, the more likes, the more shares, and people start watching, and you earn from YouTube, right? From the ads. But he gives back. It may not be 100% of what he earns, obviously, but he has to spread that out, guys. He could have just relied on YouTube per se. He didn't have to put up those businesses, but he wanted to put up those businesses not just to earn money, but also to hire Filipinos, diba? And he's also Filipino, guys. He's a Filipino citizen, and he's proud to be that, because he's just giving back to the country that made him who he is today, diba? So he's giving back like any other decent person. Some people, kasi they might, when they watch a video, it's hard for you. You could give out your criticism, your opinions, but to judge someone is also hard to do, as long as you really know the person. I can talk about it because I know the person. I welcomed him to my family. He has met my father, my sister, my girlfriend, the people who stay in this house, sila Fanny. So, diba, I welcomed him to my house. I've introduced him to my friends. Diba? We did a vlog together, guys, way back, where he helped a person who was living in the streets in Las Piñas, in Naga. So I decided to contact my friend who has a restaurant here in Philinvest, Alabang at the time. And sabi ko, if you're okay to sponsor, to, serve him a good meal, have haircut dun sa restaurant niya. So, yun ang nangyari. And he took a shower dito sa bahay, in my house mismo. And yeah, it's not long term, guys. But, that's all we could do. That's all we could really do. We could help them in that small little way. And Basel naman, he's not claiming to be the perfect person. He's not claiming to be the savior of Filipinos. No. He's just doing his part as a human being. He's doing his part as a Syrian and as a Filipino and as a human being. It's the right thing to do, regardless if you film it or not. And majority of the time, he does not film it, because I'm with him. We don't film it. Like I always told Basel, and he knows that. We talked about this. Basta yung intention mo is noble, maayos, and your intention is good, whatever. People are gonna talk. People are gonna say something bad or negative or criticize, and it's fine. We live in such a big world that we cannot worry about these things. And yeah, I do understand yung sinabi niya dito sa The Hungry Syrian Wonder page niya. He commented about this YouTuber nga. And yeah, he said that he does accept criticism. It's part of our world. I usually ignore, but I won't let a foreigner like you who claims, hey, I'm this YouTuber, I'm not Pinoy baiting. So of course, I understand his part. When he wrote this, I'm sure he was filled with quite, he's emotional. Just basing on his reply, and I don't blame the guy. Guys, he's only 26, 27, si Basel. He's still a young guy. I mean, he's an adult, but he's still young. So, of course, he gets emotional. Sometimes you have to stand up to people who criticize him or, comment about him. And it's fine, guys. He was nice enough to really in detail to say, because they were pointing out of how much he makes per video. Of course, he makes money per video. But he does spread this money around. Kasi yung kinikita niya, let's say if he makes $2,000 per video or whatever, he's gonna spread that. He's gonna spread that into different videos that he's doing to help other people. It's not just one video. So he just spreads it around para may longevity yung pera na kinikita niya. And like I said, he has businesses na is not doing well because it's ECQ, it's pandemic, guys. All restaurant businesses are having a hard time. And all businesses, whatever that may be. Diba? But he still pays his employees right, tama. And you have to applaud him for that. People are saying that he exploits the poor. I know the guy. He definitely doesn't exploit the poor. Yeah, he films this. But this is what people want to see on his YouTube channel. And this is also what he wants to do. This is his passion, guys. His passion is to show it to you guys that no matter who you are, wealthy or not, if you have the capability to help, off camera or on cam, just help. Diba? We're not here to solve, we cannot solve poverty just like that. It has to be collective. That's not just the government's fault, but it's also the private sector that has to help, right? And I'm sure the private sector does help. It's everyone, guys. It's everyone. Sino ba magtutulungan kundi sarili natin? We cannot always ask our help from our neighboring countries. Diba? They are our allies and they do help. But at the end of the day, to solve our own problems, sarili natin and nobody else. So we just have to do our part to help and try to help as much people that we can. And that's what Basel is doing. Like I said, he's not claiming to be the perfect person because we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. He's not perfect. But he's just doing his part as long as he's still alive. And he's bettering his life, not just for himself, but for the people around him. And especially, don't forget, guys, for his family. His dream is to bring his parents here in the Philippines. So finally, he can spend time with his family. That's very, very important. He lived his life 9 years dito, wala siyang pamilya. That's very hard, guys. I don't know what I'll do if I didn't have family close to me. So wala siyang support system. But he's a grown man. He knows what he's doing. He can defend himself. I just wanted to make this reaction video that from a person who knows him personally and not just by videos. He's part of my family. He's a good friend. And for me, just continue what you're doing, bro. Importante naman dyan, wala kang inaapakan tao. You don't use other people to gain your wealth. You spread your wealth, which is very important. And you enjoy what you have now. You deserve it. You deserve it. Diba? You worked hard for it. It's not like it was given to you on a silver platter. Diba? You worked hard. You deserve it. And yeah, there's always going to be, this is not the end. There's going to be other people who are going to criticize you. Doesn't matter, guys. As long as we concentrate on what's really important, and that's all that matters. I mean, I'm not against people who criticize him, diba? It's okay. We can agree to disagree on certain things, diba? But you know, you could say it in a nice way without really attacking a person online, because sometimes it comes out. Kasi, diba, sometimes it's a post so you can't really see the emotion of that person, what he is saying or she is saying. So ang hirap i-determine kung galit ba siya or ano, diba, or he's just simply constructive criticism lang siya. So hindi natin malalaman yan. It's kind of difficult, right? But I understand Basel, he wanted to reply kasi nga, of course, he's being called out, right? Yeah, like I said, he never claimed to have a hero status, because he's not, guys. He's not a hero. But he's doing his part as like I said, as a good human being that has been blessed, not just in terms of popularity on YouTube, but has been blessed financially, and he's just helping out, as small or big as to some may seem. That's all we could do, guys. If we were like, let's say, big corporations to hire more people, then fine. But Basel's not. He's still a small entrepreneur. He's building his businesses. He still has dreams to expand onto what he wants to do, to also hire more Filipinos. And that says a lot about the guy. He does not have to do it, but he does. He's not just enriching himself, he's also helping other people. And that's the truth. Even though you don't want to believe it or not, that's the truth. You know. And I'm just happy. He's slowly getting to where he wants to go. But like I said, and I always tell him, and he knows that, when you reach a certain point in your life, financially and your popularity, hindi mo na iisipin kung anong bibilin mo Kung anong bibili ka pa ng isa pang bahay, or how many cars you want, diba? Hindi. When you reach that point in your life, you're gonna think about ways to help other people. Putting up businesses, para meron silang trabaho, sustainable na trabaho, diba? Yeah. That's how we solve poverty, slowly. Hindi naman yan one click or one diba? It's so hard It's such a complex thing. Definitely Basel's not claiming to be the savior of Filipinos. He's not. He's just doing his part, guys. Yun, guys. So I didn't read the whole of what he said kasi sobrang haba. You could just go to the Hungry Syrian page sa Facebook and you could read it. It's pretty long. Hindi naman long, but long enough. Diba? Natawa lang ako na sinabi niya this will be the first and last statement you would hear from me. I never knew who you are before, but nice meeting you. I was gonna send you some GCash donations. But well, I'll send it to someone deserving. Good morning, mga tao. So that was his last paragraph, or his last sentence. So yeah. Like I said, he answered it quite well and very in detail, which is good. And just sabi ko, it's not, that's not going to be the end, Basel, diba? We know that, bro. But okay lang yun. As long as you just continue what you're doing, and you're intent and you're noble about what you're doing, then that's fine. Let people talk, and it's okay. We cannot please everyone. That's not how the world works. Because if we pleased everyone and if everybody got along, then we would live in a perfect world, and we don't live in a perfect world. What we can do is we try our best to influence others, or influence the people who watch the channel and watch you to be better people, diba? Like I said, kahit 10 pesos yan, 50 pesos, a piece of bread, nakakatulong yan. Kahit konti lang yan, nakakatulong pa rin yan, diba? And yeah, he makes money on YouTube. Who doesn't? When people criticize and use other YouTubers to do videos and they make money out of it. So yeah, I mean, kanya-kanya yan eh. So I just hope that people would just spread more good vibes instead of criticizing. But that's not gonna end. Criticizing, that's part of the culture. That's part of human nature also. Just spread good vibes. Kami ni Basel, we just spread good vibes. Yun lang. Wala nang iba. So yun guys. So this is my reaction video. And I don't know if I'll do more reaction videos. If you guys want me to do more reaction videos, I'm glad to share my 2 cents about certain things. If I feel comfortable, I will. Yung kay Basel kasi I felt that I needed to because he's a friend eh. I've known him for 3 years nga. We've been good friends. He's part of my family. And yeah, I just wanted to do this video and to tell you yung experience ko with him personally. Diba? So guys, God bless. Keep safe. Always take care. And I'll see you on my next vlog.